but it's not. So let's move on to the Logitech G5 laser mouse. The price of this thing is actually $45.99 on Newegg. Now I thought that was pretty low. I got to be honest. I thought this was like a $70 mouse. So both these items really not that bad in terms of cost. Now that's the original G5 laser mouse right there. It's a laser mouse with 2000 DPI ultra high resolution laser engine for super fast performance.
That's the one I have.
It offers which sucks because it comes out of the box and it looks dirty already. Yeah. Now hold on here. It offers the ability to choose from 3 levels of sensitivity within a game and right from your mouse. Change from 400 to 800 to 2000 DPI in a simple button click. I'm not a huge fan of that actually because it's really easy to accidentally hit them in game.
Yeah.
You just saw a picture there. It's got a weight system that will modify the weight to your satisfaction. Love it. Think that is great.
That's
you can make it feel almost like it's a ball mouse without sacrificing the functionality of and the high resolution.
Here,
of a
can
laser.
I show these guys how this weight system works?
I got it up too. If you
while you're talking about, you got it over there.
Yeah.
Do you have like the little case and stuff?
Just go. You got it on screen.
Yeah.
I know we're running out of time.
So you got like a case with like a bunch of weights in it.
Yeah, and they're 1.7 grams and 4 point something grams.
And then there's a cartridge that you can put these weights in.
I got it too. If you want to go to my cam.
And I'm gonna switch over to Hoag's. I think there it is. And you put whatever weights you want. You can put them in, take them out, custom like you want, and then you take them and you take these weights and then you insert them into your mouse. Like so, and there you go. It's all there. Oh, by the way, the pictures we have is of one mouse. This is another version of the G5 that I liked better.
The much better version.
It's, I'm a bigger fan of this just because it doesn't look dirty and it's got kind of like a cool Spider-Man kind of vibe.
I don't like the way that shit feels, dude.
Oh, I love it.
I love it.
I love that it doesn't get slippery in my hand like the other one would.
And while you've got it over there, show me the bottom. There's not only new rubber grips on the side for a better feel, but there you can see those 3 Teflon sliders.
Big ones, yeah.
They're a little bit thicker than what you normally find on the bottom of a mouse. So A, they don't get dirty as often, and B, like occasionally one of those gets dirty, like on the 518s, and then it feels like you got a bump on your mouse. That does not happen.
Never happens. Yeah, it's true.
Now, one of my absolutely favorite things about this mouse is the cord, because I hate rubber cords. Now, this may be a rubber cord, but it's actually braided with cloth on the outside, so it
there you
feels.
Go.
You can see it. That's a money
perfect.
shot.
There it is.
It doesn't get dirty, and it doesn't crimp, and it doesn't. It's nice, right? See, look at that. It just bounces back. It never like turns into loop-de-loops and whatnot, and it's just very solid.
High quality stuff, yeah.
Now, let's talk about the software, because this is actually the part of the mouse that I'm not a huge fan of. The software is almost overcomplicated, folks. You've got your simple mouse controls that you'd expect with any driver. But then you've also got this whole advanced subsection for changing how the mouse performs in games. Now, go ahead and go to my mouse right there. Now, click on that chess piece over on the left side, Rants, right there. Now, down below, you've got this advanced game settings. And when you bring this up, you're almost like, holy shit, what the hell is this?
Holy shit.
Okay, this pretty much to me is useless, to be honest with you. It's too much. It's too complicated. And the only reason that I've used it thus far is actually for games that don't support mouse 4, which really annoys me, by the way. Yeah. Mouse 4 is your back button that you use on your thumb, for those of you that are wondering. Now, a great example is actually Stalker. It just came out yesterday, and Stalker did not support mouse 4. So what I did is I went into the software, and I assigned that button to caps lock, but only in Stalker. So you point to the executable. So only when the executable launches, then does this profile kick in. So it only uses caps lock when I'm in Stalker. Now, it worked like a charm. Absolutely fantastic. I can't really see myself using it for anything beyond that, though. I set my settings in Windows, and that's it. That is my sensitivity. I'll use the in-game sensitivity, scaler to change it right there. overall, guys, I give this mouse about an 87%. I'm still a big fan of the MX518, to be honest with you. And while this is a step in the right direction, I think that there are options on this mouse that I typically won't use. For example, the software. For example, the little changing your accuracy, your DPI in-game. Not something that I'm going to be doing. What I do love is the weight system, and I wish that they would just release a 518 with the weight system. So I'm okay with this because that functionality of changing the DPI doesn't necessarily change the functionality of the mouse at all. Regardless of my overall score, this mouse is still better than any Razer or any Microsoft mouse that I've ever used. I still think if you're looking for a lower cost but still high quality mouse, go with the MX518. If you want to spend a little bit more money and you want a little bit more accuracy, a little bit more DPI, go with the G5. But another reason to go with the G5 is the cord alone, because the MX518, the cord has a tendency to get dirty. It leaves nasty marks all over your desk. Like every mouse manufacturer should start braiding their cords like this. Overall, I give it an 87%. So 2 really great products from Logitech. And with that, I would advise people in Epileptic Gaming to think about, why doesn't Logitech specifically make mice for consoles? And should they? Maybe something to drop your thoughts, your comments about that to epilepticgaming.com or epilepticgaming@gmail.com. But again, we're seeing more and more consoles start to support mice, start to support keyboards. So these are not only important peripherals for the PC gamer, but they're going to start becoming important peripherals for things like the PS3, for the 360. Not so much the Wii, but I would guess future versions of those. Obviously, with Home coming out for the PS3, using a keyboard and mouse will be a big deal. And already you can utilize a keyboard on the 360, hopefully a mouse very soon. So what do you guys think?
I had one gripe with this mouse, and
What's
it's the middle click button. When I'm on Firefox, and I love to middle click open web pages, I cannot press this fucking button down properly for the life of me. It always goes to the side.
Because it's brand new, brother.
I guess, and
I had that same question,
and I've been using it a lot at home. I have the one that looks like it's got dirt on it at home,
right?
Which I liked over this one because I didn't like that fucking.
Well, and actually, you know
whatever.
what? Let's hold on. I've got a 510 right here that I've been using, and I'll hold this up, and actually, I want you guys to see like the how high the mouse wheel comes up. Now it's right under my eye right there, and you can see that it barely peaks over the mouse itself. Right now, when I hold up the G5, do you see how big that bad boy is right there?
It's a monster.
So it's got a little bit more toughness, okay, and so.
But that's with any mouse and keyboard, dude. You have to break these things in, and that's why the best advice that I can give to anyone who's about to go play in a tournament is never play with new hardware, because it's just like riding. It's like riding a bike. Or it's like getting a new bike. A new bike takes a while to get used to. Takes a while to break in. You wouldn't go to a BMX competition and ride on a brand new bike. You want to ride on a bike that you're comfortable with, that you have broken in. Keyboard and mice, they're the exact same thing. They do take a while to break in, so you have to use them for a while before you actually start to judge them.
Yep.
So how are we doing on time, guys?
It's over. I mean, I thought
we're over.
If we wanted to take some calls or something and get, a lot of stick'em chat going on.
I don't know. Let 510 is still my baby, Wheat. I'm sorry. And here's why. Scroll up, scroll down.
Yeah.
Nothing will top that, because I'm a Fortress whore and I b-hop with that button right there, brother.
Oh, wow.
So the fact that that's gone, and then they replaced it with these DPI changing buttons in a similar spot, confused me at first. This thing has the weights. It's hot with the weights. But I really do miss the scroll buttons, man. I really do, and I hope whatever they do next, they do something like that. And know what? Red's my favorite color too, bro. So if the 510 is an 89 for me, I'm gonna go ahead and give this guy an 85. Okay, it's nice. It's nice. It is an upgrade, but for some reason I like the old guy better. By the way,
get used to functionality.
I have a Logitech G3 right here, which bears a striking resemblance to a Razer mouse.
Yeah,
and I want to punt it off a cliff. Actually, I hate this thing.
Actually, I completely destroyed a G3 one time in a Quake 3 match by just slamming it down.
That was here. I remember that. He was so fucking pissed. He was like, God,
and then it was over.
And then it was
dead.
It was dead. It was pieced. And then after the match, I finally, I put it on the ground. I just stomped it like 18 times. It was.
Oh, hey, I had a chat request here to see the bottom of the 510. There's the 510. Okay. Do you see the feet right there and the tiny pads? The original pads were the black ones here, and the black pads came off on the outside of this mouse right here, which is why they're silver right here. But then there's the G5 pads.
Actually,
see how much bigger they are?
I think the G5 was smarter to make those bigger. Because I think
so
you got
too, man.
a little less resistance, and if one of them falls, actually I don't think they're going to fall off. But if one of the little ones fall off on the 510, then you sort of have this it's like having a table with two legs.
Well, the other ones, and I'm not sure of what substance these other ones are really made of, if they're Teflon or not. But I mean, they're definitely not the same quality as these guys right here. I mean, these things on this G5 are definitely up there. Awesome. But, I got a special place in my heart for the red one. So, Logitech, make me a red one, please. Thank you.
Please, Logitech. For rants.
For me.
Don't forget, folks, tomorrow we're going to be reviewing God of War 2 and Gundam Missoula. Of course, Force will be joining us for that.
We got 2 voicemails.
Friday, we're going to have Jessica Chobot on the show. So send in your lick your shit for Jessica Chobot submission. You can send those to epilepticgaming@gmail.com. What is the prize? Well, I don't know yet, but it could be a pair of Jessica's panties. Somehow I doubt that's going to happen. But if anyone can make it happen, it's DJ to Denmark woman, talk, Rome. So, all right. Well, DJ Rome's going to take you out with a couple voicemails. This has been Wednesday edition of Epileptic Gaming. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's show is 1 hour. Same time, same bat channel here on Stickum and on epilepticgaming.com. I am djWHEAT, world's loudest human, and we'll see you tomorrow on Epileptic Gaming, the review show. Peace.
Epileptic Gaming on radio, ITG.
Once we go video, we can't do this.
Yeah, exactly.
That sucks.
Yeah, you might end up naked.
Well, I won't.
We
but
might
Ed
end up naked.
will.
What are you talking about? We're already naked. It's a party!
Hold on. Let me, Ed, let me rub your nipple for good luck for the last 45 minutes.
Carnival!
Freaks. Epileptic Gaming.
Every day!
Only on radio, ITG.
Being able to use make in an RTS game would take the game out from player playing the game. It's like you can hit the G1 key and it'll make all your buildings, because you can make it like build power plant, wait 15 seconds, build barracks. It's stupid. Peace.
Hey jobbers, this is RM. I just wanted to say, those people that actually use the Windows turn-off button for that keyboard are either amateurs or they have fat-ass fingers. That's about it. Oh yeah, and PC games for the win, console for the lose.